Became an insomnia. I couldn't sleep, like literally just would sleep like 2 or 3 nights and then go into like this crazy like panic attacks essentially, and like really kind of went through those things pretty heavily.
Because you had that rhino mentality, you just want to keep charging ahead, but it was probably difficult for you to see what some of the downstream effects could be of charging too fast and too hard.
Yeah, well, it was unsustainable. The panic attacks and the insomnia, it was affecting me. I mean, it's affecting my mental health. People that have never had panic attacks, the best way I can explain it, it's your conscious mind and your subconscious mind reacting off of one another. Your subconscious starts to freak out, and then your conscious mind freaks out, and your subconscious is like, well, he's actually freaking out, so I'm going to freak out. And then it just kind of like, it
volleys back and forth.
Yeah, until you kind of get through it, which is about a 10, 15-minute thing. And so that was happening regularly while I was trying to sleep. Became super unproductive. I would just have these super high highs, super low lows. It wasn't healthy. And so I had some really good friends that noticed that. And they were just like, hey, man, you're doing super well, but you're hurting. And like, we think you should try to just balance some things out.
Yeah.
So they really had some good people in there to help kind of start working through that. And those things, like that was a huge part, was just having those good friends that were just like, they validated my work ethic, but then also like, hey man, you need to get a little on the healthier side of this. You're doing well, but don't kill yourself over it. It's not worth it. And so that's kind of what led to like figuring out this balance.
Discipline was not your issue. It sounds like you just needed to figure out a way to direct it. Just giving yourself a solid structure seems like it really helped you out.
There's a balance there. I think ultimately it wasn't so much discipline as it was relentlessness. I was relentlessly pursuing not feeling a certain way. And I learned that discipline does really help with that. You don't have to be relentless all the time. You can be very disciplined and relaxed.